I'm literally physically shaking. I cannot believe this is even happening right now. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What's up guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome, and if you're an old moldy hat like this one, welcome back. Today on Vo-Gus Prospecting, Polly! So without further ado, we'll get sluicing. Today it's super early and obviously quite dark. I'm probably going to have to do some sweet color grading on this. It's going to look terrible. We are back in very close proximity to where Shane and I from Clash Guitars came out here and sluiced some of that beautiful looking reef gold. We've come downstream from our original spot there, about 20 meters to this spot here. And today what we're going to be doing is just working out more of the gravels that are in and around here. Paulie's using the correct end of the shovel. Look at him go. And we're going to feed it through the Gold Rat sluice. I've also taught Paulie about Australian safety boots. We've also got the Gold Monster 1000 out here with us. So we're going to do a little bit of a scan over on some bedrock later once I've cleared some more of it, and just see if there's any specimens sitting there because of that gold bearing reef that's sitting right there. And with a bit of luck, we should be able to give Paulie something nice spiky to take home. He's just done a quick test pan and he found micro gold. Here is super common. Like, we're talking 300-400 mesh gold. Very small stuff. Luckily the Gold Rat can catch it, so if we get a lot of it, it will add up. Looks like a nice piece of gold. Through the first bucket, and this light is terrible, so you're not going to be able to see terribly much on the GoPro, but we've got a good half dozen nice small flower bits accumulating in the letters here, and we've got a few small bits also running up the mat, so the indication for flower gold is quite good. Hopefully we can hit a deposit of nice chunkier gold too. Paulie, is sluicing as much fun now that you can do it legally? It's the rare behind the scenes version of what goes on to produce a YouTube video. 15 different cameras, all of which are not waterproof except for the GoPro, which has terrible audio. We're starting to see some okay gold on that map. Most of it, again, is very fine, but there's enough of it to get us excited. There's someone shooting a shotgun over there, and Grizzly's gone into protect mode. Are you a claim protector? Are you a claim protector? While Paulie's feeding us loose, I'm going to get picking. Third bucket, and it's done. Ooh, you're foggy. It started to rain, which is kind of nice because it's been so hot, but I cracked my GoPro lens. I'm not 100% sure it's waterproof anymore. We found a leech. Hello, friend. Put it on your tongue. Oh. Grizzly hates rain, don't you, mate? You absolutely hate rain. No, you poor boy. We started taking gold from this direction. We've started to find a little bit of decaying bedrock, the same sort of bedrock you saw in the video with myself and Klesh. And that means that gold could sink into it, which is exactly what we want. There's also a nice root system keeping everything there, as well as that clay which allows the gold to sink into it and get trapped nicely. Run 4 buckets, we're gonna run 1 more because I feel like the pay streak's pretty well gone now. Saw a little bit of gold go down the mat in that 4th bucket, but not tons. So that's why we're going to call it quits. In this spot anyway. Paulie and I have sort of worked back from where we started today and ended up hard up against this bedrock shelf here. Just here is a beautiful undercut crevice. This drop off goes down and then undercuts itself, and we've pulled about 3/4 to half a bucket worth of dirt out there for our 5th and final bucket. Running pretty low on battery, so the very next shot that you're going to see is us with the gold from the clean out of the sluice. See you in a second. We cleaned out the sluice and there was a nice little bit of gold sitting in one of the cells next to a shotgun pellet. This is our cleanup. Now up the top right on the edge of the dirt and the blue pan is a run of very fine gold, which is pretty damn cool. I'm going to do the reveal. I shall hand the camera over to Pioneer Fawley. There was that nice bit. That's probably the best bit in the pan.
All right.
So not tons, not tons and tons of gold. One nice bit and a lot of flour gold. Like a lot of flour gold. All in all, not a bad result. I guess we'll see you at home and weigh this up. We finished sluicing. We got an okay cleanup. It was good. We decided to go for a test pan to make sure that we couldn't find any other potential spots. We've got a super limited time, so it's all been about exploring. I'm way upstream from Paulie. I'm probably 500 meters plus away from Paulie at the moment, and I just done a test pan out of a spot. I'm gonna have to stop this, turn the camera around because I can't do that while it's recording. I'm going to show you the spot and then I'm going to show you what's in my pan because I'm about to die from excitement. This is the spot here. It's just south of a little bedrock shelf and it's offered a chance for a low pressure system to develop in underneath these trees. Now the December floods have flattened these trees and I've gained access to areas I've never been able to prospect before, and I've got a lot more area to check. And I'm going to die. I'm literally physically shaking. I cannot believe this is even happening right now. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, no one's gonna believe. This is ridiculous. I don't even have a snuffer bottle on me. I'm gonna have to literally put this thing in my pocket. This never happens. This doesn't happen. This is super rare. That's probably, I'm gonna bet that's probably 1 to 2 grams nugget. Oh, far out. This was what was in the rest of my pan. So there's really reefy gold just there. And I'm just carefully going back over my screen dirt because there potentially could be a bigger nugget just sitting there. Oh, can't believe that. All right, we're going to take a few more pans from here. I don't have much space on my phone, which is what I'm filming on at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to bloody show you. If anything exciting happens, I'll turn it back on. Grizzly, winner, mate. I've taken another 4 pans out of that hole and we are getting some beautiful gold. Look at all of the pickers in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 pickers just sitting right there, plus that big nugget. That is a ridiculous spot. I cannot believe it. I want to go get Paulie. Like, he's all the way back down there. It'd be nice to go get Paulie. I should go get him. I'm going to go get him. I'll take you on upstream. because it's good and you'll like it, because I found that. With second pan. I didn't think anyone was going to believe me, but it literally just popped out and I was like, oh my god, oh my god.
Good for you, man. Let me film this.
A little while later and we've pretty well cleaned that spot out. We can't get any more gold out of it without seriously committing to getting some picks and shovels and going far into the bank, which is currently under a lot of blackberries. So nightmare fuel for a future date. I'm going to show you all the gold we picked up for today. This is the gold we picked up just in that spot, plus the sluice run. So we've got a nice little run, and I will put the total amount of gold up here somewhere for this lot. And then of course we've got that bad boy, which sort of puts things into perspective. It's bigger than my fingernail. The weight of this nugget should be about, yeah. If you haven't already, go and check Paulie's channel out. And I mean, honestly, if you're watching my channel and not Paulie's, where the hell have you been? The link is in the description for his channel. You will not be disappointed if you go over there. He spends a lot of time as a fish underwater, finding big gold very deep. Well, there you have it, guys. We took Pioneer Paulie out to a spot that I found a little while ago, and it still had some gold in it, which is better than no gold at all. And it goes to show you persistence pays off. Unfortunately, we haven't had terribly much time to spend on the creek. We've been running Paulie around the northeast, showing him some of the sights like dredges and kangaroos and things like that, things that would interest a Canadian. I wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who watched this short adventure. I want to say a big thank you to Paulie for traveling some 15,000 kilometers across the ocean to be here digging a hole today. And as always, peace, and we're out.